Advent, the season leading up to Christmas. And in the German-speaking part of Europe, one of the most popular Advent traditions is the Christmas market. I've come for a look. I arrive at the Stuttgart Christmas market well before the public does. Stallholder Joachim Holl is preparing for a long day ahead. The bells announce the opening of the gates. Joachim has had a stall here for 37 years now. His daughter and son-in-law help him, preparing and selling Feuerzangenbowle, a Christmas punch, and Lebkuchen, a kind of gingerbread. It's a tiny space, so the work has to be well organized. Joachim says there are advantages to the lack of space, like having everything you need within reach. This work is something of a family tradition for Joachim Holl. His father also earned his living with a market stall. The weeks before Christmas are the most important sales period of the year. Joachim worries whether some major problem somewhere in the world during the lead up to Christmas might lead to public events, like the market, being closed down.
Dann kann es sein, so eine Veranstaltung wird abgesagt, kurzerhand.
But that hasn't happened yet, and this year the hot punch is selling as well as ever. There are Christmas tree decorations and traditional treats aplenty. But among the 280 stalls here at the Stuttgart market, I also discover some vendors offering items that have nothing to do with the season. This stallholder tells me that back in the Middle Ages, brush makers sold most of their wares at Christmas markets. She said that's when people stocked up on the things they'd need for the year: pots and pans and brushes and brooms. It's relatively recent that Christmas markets have become full of cakes and sweets and merry-go-rounds. Most of the dealers here recognize the value of tradition and sell goods associated with the season. Some just see the market as a good sales opportunity, like this stall, run by a bakery chain. The owners had to wait 5 years until a space opened up for them at the Stuttgart market. They had 2 special trailers made to their own specifications, this representative tells me. At first it looked like they'd be right next to each other. But now, thanks to good relationships with other stallholders, they've managed to separate them a bit. Atmosphere is essential to the success of a Christmas market. And along with decorations and traditional smells and tastes, that also means having the right music. There's something for everyone, whether jolly children's songs or an unaccompanied choir. One of the singers tells me that the difficult classical works aren't very popular with market visitors. They seem to prefer Christmas songs. That's when they'll stop and listen for a while. People just want to have a good time, he tells me. And they do get some odd reactions. He then suggests a song by Brahms called Weil des Nacht. Almost 4 million visitors come to the Stuttgart Christmas market every year. It runs from the end of November right up till Christmas Eve. Next, I'm off to visit the stall that's been voted the prettiest of all.
Guten Tag, treten Sie ein.
Miss Sheet, the owner, invites me in, and I eagerly accept. For 4 years in a row, market visitors have deemed this the best-looking stall at the Stuttgart Christmas market. Inside, I'm astonished at how much is going on. 6 people are busy here all day long in the tightest of spaces.
So, bitteschön.
It may look romantic, but it's hard work. And I'm sure they get sick of the smell of candy-coated almonds. There seems to be a lot of effort involved in preparing them. Miss Sheets says that setting up the stall is a huge job. There's a lot to do to get it looking like this. She explains that it has to be bigger and better every year. And she ends up making less money each year. Going behind the scenes makes me realize that the Christmas market has much more to do with market than it does with Christmas. Traditionally, Advent is a time for reflection before the celebration of Christmas. But there's little here that's religious, apart from the decorations. Organizer Markus Christen confirms that. Christmas markets have become increasingly commercial, he says, but they also preserve many traditions. He mentions things like the nativity scenes. But he can't imagine a non-commercial Christmas market because the stall owners have to earn their living. And they do work hard. I see that when I visit the basket makers. Mr. Zusch has been selling hand-woven baskets for 30 years. Few are made in Germany these days. I ask if I can try being a saleswoman. He thinks I'm scaring off the customers. But then my chance comes. I soon find out that Christmas market customers can be pretty picky about what they buy. This woman explains that she wants good quality. Zusch tells her about the origin of the willow they're made from. So I do get to sell a basket. Zusch is well aware that his customers expect high quality. He tells me he likes coming to Stuttgart because the people here are friendly, but he's also happy to get home again after 4 or 5 weeks at the Christmas market. Before the gates close for the night, I go back to Joachim Hohl's stall selling Christmas punch. I'm in time to see the rum-soaked sugar loaves being set alight that make the Feuerzangenbowle so special. And then the bells ring out again. At 9 p.m., the stalls are closed for the night. Much too early, I think. Joachim says that after working here for so many years, you get to love it, so there's no need to complain or to worry if the wine costs 50 cents more. For him, the Christmas market marks the end of another year, and that's a reason to celebrate. It's been a great day. Advent just wouldn't be the same without Christmas markets.
Die Arbeit ist vollbracht. Wir sagen gute Nacht. Fertig, ciao.